Well, I'm a bit tired tonight, but I'll do my best to soldier on. I have a lot of important information I want to share with you. My central argument is that the neocon's vision has a hellish outcome, and how if we instead focused on peace, we could lead to a much better outcome. So the basic problem is that by focusing our resources on warfare and a forward, aggressive, dominant military position now, we weaken our economy, which is very high poverty. We have the highest of the top 7 nations. Our education system for K-12 ranks 25th out of 30 on average. We're like 30th or 29th in math. We also have the 4 times the prison population of the most other countries per capita. We have more prisoners than any other country in the world, 2 million. And there's some who suggest we have almost 10 million of our population under adult supervision, such as parole probation, which is just absolutely mind-boggling compared to other nations. Unfortunately for the British, the one other country that could compare to us is Britain as a incarcerating and policing state, as far as I recollect. So the central problem with the neocon vision that has to be looked at is the problem. Let's see if I've got this for you right here. So this shows the steady progress of countries that are not aligned with us: China, Brazil, India, Russia. Brazil is more closely associated with us than any of the others. And they are marching up the ladder of nations. And as a group, they have overtaken us now, or they're just passing us as a group. Brazil, Russia, India, China. Okay. That means that we still, let's see, this black line here, that's China. Okay, so it's not an aggregate line. So, and where's the USA? USA is here. Okay, they haven't put in Europe. So let's see if they've got anything else for us. Okay, so this is up to 2012. I don't know why they keep ending at 2012, because I've got all this stuff up to 2050. So let's see here. So in 2016, I think that is where I have my map here. And let's see. This the darker, the richer, or the higher the output. So the U.S. and China may be the only 2 powers. Oh, yes, they're doing 11.77 billion then. What are they doing now? Let's see here. I think I have 2011 over there as well. Yeah. Okay, cool. So China for 2011 is only 6.9 billion. So it's going to go up from 7 billion to almost 12 billion, and we will go to 18 billion. So they will go up by 4 billion, and they'll go up by 4 billion as well, but they're no, 3 billion, but it's a much higher growth rate for their economy, because their economy presently is less than 1/2 of ours. So by this time it will be 12 and 18. It'll still be only 2/3 of ours, but from less than half to 2/3. India this time will be up to 3 billion. And it's presently at, okay, 1.8 billion. So they will grow by almost double. Australia will be at 1.6 billion. So India will be twice as big an economy as Australia. Turkey by this time will be at 1.15 billion. So it's getting pretty serious. And Mexico, 1.5 billion. And that's what I found. Oh, trillion. I'm sorry. All these numbers are trillion. Yes, I beg your pardon. I hope I didn't confuse you. 18.25 trillion. And Russia this time will be at 3 trillion. So only Russia and India have that kind of economic firepower. So yeah, the trend lines are all towards a number of countries that are not entirely well disposed towards us. So I think I can show you that. Let's see, it's not in there. Let's see. Here we go. Hopefully it's in here somewhere. Yes. U.S. arms and primary military relations. So this map here shows U.S. penetration as a weapons dealer into Asia. So right now it's basically the countries we've conquered: Saudi Arabia, which is our bizarre, weird partner, and Egypt. And of course Libya will follow suit if they can finish the job. This indicates, if you can imagine, as these countries surpass us economically, there's still a lot of area that isn't technically allied with us. Now, I didn't fill all the rest of this in this particular one. But Burma is in the Chinese orbit. They get weapons from China, Thailand, largely from the U.S. Indonesia buys from all the great powers, China, Russia, and the Western Europe and the U.S. So that's one map I wanted you to see, and the other map I wanted you to see, let's see here, is the U.S. arms export. So the thing you'll find out if you look at American arms exporting is that we basically are the main supplier in the Middle East. In fact, we supply the Middle East. Here we have 2.2 billion, 1.5, 1.3. How much is this deal? 7 billion, 2 billion. We have 19 billion in the Middle East, and the whole rest of the world together isn't much more than 3 or 4 billion. So we are arming the Middle East. It's absurd for people to talk about our defensive need to defend Israel when we are selling. Okay, so we've got a 1.1 trillion going into Israel here, 1.1 billion, sorry. Yes. And but we're giving Egypt the same, Saudi Arabia the same, Iraq more, Qatar more, United Arab Emirates more. So what's up with that? So so then this problem where the whole media came out the same day and all said exactly the same thing, and it was all untrue, was that they all use the phrase, we have a top tier of candidates now, and it would be position 1, 2, and 4, and they never mentioned Ron Paul. And there's this piece Jon Stewart does about this as a satire that's all over the internet. But it's a very disturbing thing to give disinformation with exactly the same syntax, all networks the same day. So from my point of view, we know that Ron Paul represents a threat to the establishment, and that the media considers itself the establishment, and that as a result, it's